I'm growing some herbs in these buckets, but right now we got a little bit of garlic in here. Pulling it up just to see what it's doing, and it's not doing much, as you can see there. And it's way too early to check the garlic, but I'm just trying to get a sense of what's happening. And sometimes it's good to do with your garlic. And again, not quite fully formed yet, as you can see, but it's definitely growing. It's just not quite there yet. Trying to definitely do some weeding, and oh boy, this garlic doesn't seem to be doing as well. I've had far better luck at growing elephant garlic than I have had growing about anything else, and so these are not doing all that well. We'll probably put some thyme here, oregano here, and probably some other herbs in here and here. Cilantro maybe in the back two there. And have these buckets mostly for herbs coming into the autumn. Pull this guy up, see what he's able to do. I think I've buried a lot of these guys just too deep. Yeah, that bulb just hadn't quite formed yet. Look at there. No, that's not a worm. I thought it was an earthworm, but as you can see, the bulbs just haven't really formed yet much at all. The cluster. Just leave those there. Don't worry about it. May just pull them all out, put all herbs in here. Let this be our kind of perennial herb garden here. So you can see the rosemary is still doing well. She's done really well ever since I had it in here. Just really well. I've had a lot of good luck growing herbs in buckets like this. They grow well. And you know. So anyway, that's what's happening with the garlic. That's what happened with the herbs. As we continue to transition on into the autumn garden. There's a nice article written by a guest blogger on the blog. You may want to check that out. I'll maybe put a link there to it about preparing for the autumn garden. One of the dangerous things about preparing for the autumn garden, is it's still incredibly, insanely hot out here. It's the hottest part of the summer, and you know, you have to go slowly, and you don't work quite as hard as you do in the spring, because a lot of times in the spring it's either cool or cold outside, and you're working like a madman, and you can do so because you can. But in the late summer, it's so hot, you work slowly, and you just kind of plod along, and the work can be tedious and not very fun. But the autumn garden is definitely my most successful gardens. My summer gardens are usually pathetic because I'm mostly interested in fishing. That's why you hear me talk so much about autumn gardens, and then the winter garden and the spring garden. A lot of times I just kind of take the summers off, but you know, you have to do what's best for your garden. In fact, let's just go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and pull these on up, see what we really got here. Planted these all back in the spring. Yeah. I'm just going to do all herbs here, not really worry about the garlic. I think what I'll do is take these little shoots here, clean them up very well, and use them as part of my bait scent attractants. So, those of you who don't know me, I love fishing. It smells like garlic, and you can put it in there and fish. Love garlic scented things. So that's not a full clove of garlic, but it's plenty enough to give us plenty of scent for a batch of catfish soap or something like that. And that still has a lot of moisture in it, still very good, as you can see. And it's good stuff. So I'll quit yabbering and let you go on back to what you guys are doing. I know I don't want to take up too much of your time, but just like to share stuff like this with you folks, and tell me what you think. And there's a little bit of mold there that's not good. It's been too wet, been really a lot of rain, and so it's about time to dump all these out and get them all aerated again, and ready to go for the winter garden. Like I said, we'll put some herbs in here, and that will be all fun. And there we go. I will talk to you guys later. Yeah.